Hey, what's going on, everyone? So, today I want to come to you and show you a little bit about what we're talking about. So, the first thing we're going to hear on what's going on in Texas. Yes, so want to let you know here. So, today we're checking out what the gas prices are for today and the average gas prices today. So, what you want to do is just go to gasbuddy.com and put in your zip code there. Once you do that, you go to find gas, click on that. So right now we're at Sam's Club is 364, Exxon 385, Shell 395 is usually where I put. But the average here for today is going to be about 383. The lowest is 334. Oh wow, I haven't seen that in a while. But yeah, so it looks like right now Sam's has the lowest. If you have a Sam's Club, I would definitely check it out there. If not, Exxon Shell is the main ones that are having a great or decent uh, below $4 on today's day, which is July the 27th of 2022. Also, we want to talk to you about inflation. Next topic, what's going on? So, Walmart came out with uh, a report here that says, let's take a look. Walmart's lowers profit forecast as inflation hits customers' wallets. Cities that need citing the need to cut prices to move inventory. The company slashes its earnings outlook for the year, sending its stocks prices tumbling in after hours trading. So they're slashing their prices. And reading this article, I do see here that due to inflation, the pressure of the customer is making fewer purchases on general merchandise to focus on necessities like groceries and, of course, paying your bills. The nation's largest retail says it expects operating profits for the full year to fall by as much as 13% as the company is forced to continue marking down inventory with that is that isn't selling. So they're pretty much trying to move what they have in the inventory according to this report. So if you need anything for the house, I would just keep an eye out. That is a necessity, not something you really just want. I would say, just try to keep saving here for this next coming year. Due to the it says here the increased level of food and fuel are affecting how customers spend. And while we make our good progress clearing hardline category, apparel and Walmart is required more marked down dollars. So apparel is going to be one of the biggest ones from seeing here. And stock prices for Walmart's plus 9% after hours trading. And one of the retail's been struggling with rising inventory levels since the spring when customers are pulling back on discretionary spending. Last month, I also warned its profits will be lowering because of the inventory markdown. So really, I would say, what do we learn from this article? So today, I just want to explain to you that if Walmart and these big retailers are reducing the cost of their inventory on here on the second quarter, I would say also do the same thing. Take an inventory as far as what your life is in financially, and if you're struggling month to month or paying, trying to pay your next bills, I would two things in my opinion. What we're gonna have to do is either try to pick up some more hours or try to start a side hustle. Right now is one of the most important things I would say is to have a start hustle just in case, get you over the next few months with, in case your company lays you off, cuts hours, things like that. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is get into real estate on what the rates are for as of today. So based on the Business Insiders, I'm going to go on what the rate. So look at August of 2021. If you look at what August of 2021 was, let's go to the 30 year because that's what most. So it was at 2.78. Where it's at today, 5.54 in July. So I mean, it's up there. So it's almost doubled from last year. So as of today, the Fed, they're actually gonna announce either 75 or 1% basis point of another rate increase, according to this article. They in June they raised it 0.75 basis points, and for the first time since 1994. So got to keep all these warning signs and in place. Here it goes. So the average is for today's rate is 5.17 on a 30 year. Refinances are 5.10. Again, it goes back to the CPI cost price index rose 9.1%. The only thing I don't like about this is unless you're doing inventory on your budget, you won't really know the cost of what everything is going up. But I'm seeing anywhere from 20 to 30% increase. I mean, we see from last year of gas prices, even from 2 years where they were about right under $2. But here we're at almost $4 for gas as at this time this month. And what I don't like on the, even though it says 9.1, that's still high, but they don't include the fuel prices and food prices, which also the two main things that our bills are going up, our gas bill, water bill, light bill, but also food and fuel. And two of those are not being put on the CPI, so you would see this much higher. And that's one of the things that I don't like. But Fed is planning to increase the rates according to the well, as of today. Next, I want to talk to you about home insurance. So, what's the average cost of a home insurance policy? It's going to vary based on. I'm in Texas, so ours are pretty high only because we get hurricanes every year. We live close. I live in Houston, the surrounding areas. I live north of Houston, and one of the things is we get hurricanes here, not too far. Louisiana, Florida, all the coastal areas get hit with hurricanes. So we are seeing a higher uh, prices on home insurance. So as you can see, let's see what's the let's go with the average cost. Now let's go to the highest. Most expensive states for home insurance is Louisiana gets hit with a lot of hurricanes, and Oklahoma gets hit with a lot of tornadoes. Florida hurricanes, and Texas, of course, is up there. Rhode Island, Mississippi, and Nebraska and Connecticut. Most expensive states are like I mentioned here, but it's going to be always these top Louisiana, Oklahoma, Florida, and Texas are going to be the top states for year over year in most cases. So let's go. What's the cheapest? So we're looking at Oregon, Utah, Wisconsin, Nevada, Idaho, Arizona, Ohio, Delaware, Washington, and Iowa. It seems like the lowest states up north for for so what is causing home insurance to go up like I mentioned before, but not only this is we're doing two things. What happened to us here in Texas, I'll explain a little bit, is that one, it's the hurricanes. That's a normal thing each year. We can't avoid that because we live close to the coast. But not only that, but 2020 we had that ice storm that froze a lot of the pipes and a lot of water damage that paid out millions. I was reading something where it was almost in the billions. I don't remember the exact dollar amount, but that was one of the things. So not only that happened, the hurricanes that we have there, but now also the inflation, the cost of labor shortage that we have and skilled labors, the cost of plywood, the cost of lumber that gone up about. I was looking at 160 something percent. I believe is what the price of plywood went up from year over year within the last year. So I would say it's taking a so to and how does that affect home insurance? Well, there's a the premiums that we're paying into these home insurance, they're paying out to rebuild these newer homes, whether it's a fire, the plumbing issues. We're paying out. These insurance companies are paying out. That some have actually closed for new business when it comes to it. They're still required, if they're an admitted insurance company, they're still required to pay for the claims, and then they can file bankruptcy or close the business. Like recently, Lighthouse was one of them in that example. Alrighty, so let's talk about saving some money or even making some money here. So today, I just again, I live in the Houston. You can put your city, so go to Yelp and click on here where it says suggestions good for lunch, beer, wine, have Mexican food, whatever you're craving. And we're seeing tacos, of course, Liberty Tacos got good reviews. This famous Gus, world's famous chicken, fried chicken. If you're craving some fried chicken, let's go on the picture there to see how that looks. Oh, where's this place at? No, fried chicken sounds good right about now. Italian street food. Okay, so let's go to this Italian street food. Okay, all right. Uh, Vietnamese Empanada Factory, Quick Stop, Miller's Cafe. Great burgers here. If you're in the Houston area, famous burgers. Ooh. Sony Place, Italian again. Oh, wow. Okay. So I would say also I live in the closer to Conroe. So let's check out real quick what are some good places. What I like about Yelp is that you actually can see the reviews on there and getting emails. Uh, let me give you. I was talking about, but I just got this email, guys. So on the email it says he's wow, we're rolling in about $200 a square feet to here up here in North Texas to build. So again, keep in mind that these houses to build a new home, they're saying it's about $200 a square foot. It's just unbelievable. So keep in mind, guys. Continue to watch again. Try to shop around once a year. But so going back to this. Alrighty, I have kids, so let me go ahead and I have little ones, so I believe there's a place for that it lets you select kid favorites or something like that. They used to. Okay, so they might have removed it, but it says kid favorite or uh, good for lunch. So you click good for lunch, reservations. Alrighty, so we got this places here. Korean food. If you're never had bull doggies, or whatever you call it, some griots, kings, La Palma tacos, Mexican food, Vietnamese food, Italian burgers and sandwiches, food truck, the original Super Burger Willie mod. Again, try to check out, but if you click on the little one star, also another trick which you can do is go to Google, and if they have that one little star, let's say you're craving burgers, let's go Italian near near. Let's say you're craving Italian. So you see how it has these three little money signs. I would say put one that has this or apply. Brothers Pizza. Yep, they're right. See, so it will give you, if you're on a budget. This one has good reviews. It's called this pizza place, which is, they call it Italian. But as you can see, Brothers Pizza inside the HEB. So if you are on a tight budget, the kind of food you're craving, I like that for Google, and also Yelp will give you the good reviews. All right. So the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is also personal budget tips. So on today, I want you to focus on hammering down what your budget is for this month or the following months, as the month is almost over. But I want you to see already have a budget in place for August, and we're going to try to stick with it. I went over my food budget this month, but try to have an app and start writing down all first tonight. Start writing down every single thing that you're spending. We're going to keep track over the next month and revisit that. So that's what's going on in Texas. So have a blessed day and talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.